Hey there. So I got you into the lodge video. This is Sylvan Lodge number 429. Let's maybe we'll knock and see if we can gain entry. But we're out here in Sargent, Georgia, not far from Newnan, and that's the main building there. They've got a nice dining area down at that end, and the kitchen, restrooms, the whole works. But I'm going to show you some pictures inside the actual lodge room, because we're just trying to live the coolest life. Well, looky there, we've gained entrance. Hey, thanks for joining me. In case I didn't mention, my name is Tony. I'm a past master of two lodges, but not of this lodge. This is Sylvan Lodge. We're up here near Newnan. But I want to take you around this lodge and show you a little bit about it. You can see this here. That's a pole, but this was not made of wood, which is pretty rare. I haven't actually seen one of these before. This is where our senior warden would sit. Got a little bit of age on some of the chairs, but they've got a nice little decoration up here. This is not plastic. That's pretty neat, I thought, and I can get you a little better view of that. It's a nice display piece. They've also got a lot of times they'll give gavels to a past master of a lodge. This one here is not. It just says 1963 Sylvan Lodge number 429. That's the senior warden's seat there. We're going to come on around the rest of the lodge. As in most Masonic lodges, you're going to see pictures. This is pictures of their past masters. They've actually got their names across the bottom of them. Actually, those last two guys are in the other room. Now this is their columns. A little different. We did one other one in Alabama that had the same kind of globes on both of them too. Typically you would see in a Georgia lodge, which this is in Georgia, you would see a celestial globe, which is of the stars. On this one, not so much. You can definitely tell those columns are one of a kind, and they do move. They're not attached to the wall or anything. They will actually slide out if they need to. And this one here is also metal. The other one had more of a gold tint to it. This one is silver. Looks like they got church pews type seating. As we come here to the center altar, let me see. No, I don't feel like it moves. A lot of these altars you'll see they'll move, they'll lift up, but this one here does not. Got the square and compasses here, and this you'll find typically in Georgia lodges. You'll see there's two what we call burning tapers on that side, and there's one over here. I noticed the lodge that we were at last week. One of them was over here on this side. So it's they had two over here and one over there. That's just different for each lodge. You never have four. Some of them will be grouped on one side, and you'll have all three of them on one side. There's their past masters' hats. As you come around, you see one of the most famous Masons, George Washington. They got some past masters here. And these are some different things that they'll give out. If you do a certain lecture, you will actually be able to take this one home with you during a regular meeting. So a lot of different lodges will have those. That's what I imagine these are. I haven't looked down closely enough, but then you can actually put your name on the card. So it depends on whatever lecture they challenge you with. It could be an apron lecture. It could be the pencil lecture. It could be whatever lecture they decide each one of these will be designated to will be the one that you would have to do. That looks like their voting box. There's a little different. You can see you can hear it inside. You can find these online too. There's the white balls and the black cubes. That's an old saying of when you want to. They say sometimes they'll say black ball somebody. Sometimes people will say black cube somebody. When they say black cube, they're definitely talking Masonically. You can see the chairs. A little wear on it, but still a little ornate there. The master's chair. State of Georgia flag, of course. Secretary's desk. And that's where the junior warden would sit. And as you can see, this floor is marked. They've got a separate kind of planking here that goes around. And there's a reason for that. We basically use that in some of our degree work. And some of our opening and closing we'll use these lines for kind of like marking you a path to where you need to be. And you can see the front of this podium here, or the altar, has got two doors on both sides. So you can, store things in there. A lot of lodges you see, they actually lift up as I was trying to do earlier, but this one here has got doors on the front. But we'll get you some pictures of the outside of this lodge if I haven't already. But so this is Sylvan Lodge. We're just outside of Newnan here in Georgia. If you ever get a chance, come see these brothers. We're actually here today because we're about to have a district training, I guess you'd say. I think we're doing the fellowcraft degree, so we're doing the district training. But that's what we're doing at this lodge. You can see it's not a very big lodge. Compared to Rose Hill, it's about half the size of Rose Hill or Columbian Lodge. But and maybe even a little smaller than, actually it's a little smaller than Midland, a little smaller than a lot of lodges. But there's still plenty of room to move around, plenty of room to space out. When we meet in here, we'll be wearing our mask and being COVID compliant, all that good stuff. Anyway, well, I'm gonna let you go. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video and other videos I put out, especially Masonically. Check out, I think I've got like 20 videos posted now from other lodges from around the country and from other Masonic orders. But right now, I just want to thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe because I'm just out here trying to live the coolest life.